What up? What up? How are we doing, guys? Hope you're all well. Everyone's having a good time. I just want to start by saying massive well done to everyone that's actually watched the Keep It Simple series and started to see results. I've had, honestly, like quite a few messages from people on Discord, Instagram, stuff like that, saying that they've watched it and it's really helped them. So if you haven't already, make sure you go and watch that. That's really, really well done. That's the first thing I want to say is that you guys are working to actually improve things and you're going to see that improvement. So well done on that. I gave out this yesterday for targeting the highs. We said this as well. We're explaining about here is the change where we liquidated the Asia low and we changed and there was probability for going long there. Price didn't go long, but it came down, took out the 4-hour low that we highlighted here. See it right there. And we had another 15-minute shift. Really clean. Fell into the low, shift higher, price tagged in here, and is now started running up to the highs. So the targets for that are up here. Again, we gave that out to our VIPs yesterday. Also, we have the new Pip Surfing EA is growing and developing every single day. Remember, if you want to be on the short list for that, head over to the Discord and you can sign up to the short list. And you'll be the first to know whether the bot is coming out a certain date, what the results are for the bot, and you'll also be in a chance of winning it completely free. And to top it off, we are going to have, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, a discount for everybody that's on that list. There'll be a discount. But again, it's more for being up to date with everything that's happening. Remember, if you want to be up to date, then that's the way to do it. What we're going to do is just go. Beautiful. So first target hit here on UJ. We're going to have the same targets here. Bias hasn't changed. We get price pushing down into these lows, we can look for entries again. We did have GU taking out one of these highs here. But like I said before, because we've had a prolonged period of sell side, I'd expect there to be a small push to the upside. Now, I said that over here as well, and we did get a small push, but it ultimately led us into our next sell move, which is what we kind of anticipate for this. What's going on? Welcome, my dude. Hope you're well. Gold as well, we were calling this all last week. Well, we've actually been calling all-time highs for, I mean, I don't even know. Let me see the first time we put in a call for an all-time high. I believe we're getting on for months now. Gold, all-time high. Gold, all-time high. Gold, we're still calling for the all-time high. Still calling for the all-time high. I don't even know how far back it goes. Literally months we've been calling for it, and it's doing it. All right, it had a small sell-off here, but it's a beautiful run. We gave out the targets for the all-time high again yesterday, and price only pulled back partially, unfortunately, and didn't give us that entry long. So be it, you know. Close. So same principle here. You look at, is my pen tool here? Here. The same thing happens here. We're taking out highs within here, and then we sell off. Then we take out highs within here, then we sell off. So we're looking for taking out highs and then selling off, or pushing up to mitigate some higher points. The same in here. We take out, where was it? Here, we take out some highs, we sell off. This time, move came up, didn't take out any 4-hour highs, but it did come down lower. So it's the same principle. We're just looking for the repeat. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. Sell side. Yeah. So let it do its thing. Let everybody get on the right side of the market. Wink, wink. And then we'll sell it. So right now, let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look and see what we think. What do we think, guys, for the... What do you think the bias is for Euro right now? So when we look at retail, how much retail interest is for shorts? What's the percentage of people trading Euro that is going short right now? Make a little prediction, stick it in chat, and I'll tell you the real number. Bear in mind what the chart's doing right now. We've been selling this for the past couple of weeks. What do you think the retail of buyers to sellers is in a percentage? We can see this is clearly going down. You don't have to be a genius to work out the price is clearly traveling lower. So what is your percentage guess for buyers and your percentage guess for short? I'll wait for some people to put their percentage guesses in. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. But why don't you just take a guess as to how many retails are, or how many retail traders are selling it, rather than guessing at what the percentage cost is. Just have a guess at how many people are selling this right now as a percentage. Good morning, Akram. Hope you're well, my buddy. We're just playing a little game. What is your guess for how much of a percent of all traders are selling this right now? That far, what's going on? Okay, it's a little game. Buyers, sellers. How many people in percentage do you think are buying? How many people in percentage do you think are selling this right now? And you can see what price is doing. And just take, just take a guess. It's just 100% buyers. We're mooning Euro soon. Okay, so someone thinks we're 100% buy side. 100%. 0% sell. Bear in mind we've been selling this for the last couple of weeks. Don't really think about them, honestly. Maybe 20% buying, 80% selling. Okay. A little bit of a mixed bag. So we've got 80% selling. 80% and then 20. Okay, so remember, this is an easy statistic to think about. When we're referring to retail, which we're talking about now, and you can't really right join up. When you're talking about retail, the average statistic for retail is that 75, oh, that's not a 7, 75% of them or more lose money. So most of the time, retail will be going completely opposite to this. I would say a third buyers, twice, a third sellers. So we've had a couple of guesses. One was for 100% buying, one was for 20% buying, one's 80%. The true figure, okay, which should be a real oh my god, I can't even speak. A real eye opener for you guys, because if you're here in this stream, you know that we have not changed our bias once for literally just under a month. We've only been selling this, the price has been going down. The real figure right now is it's honestly quite shocking, to be honest. But I will show you. It is right here. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this so you guys can see it. Okay. We are right here. Visible? Oh no, I've gone too high. Sorry, I'm messing around. 1 second. Yeah. Now, believe it or not, that is for this pair. Can't see it, obviously. 11% of people are selling it, and almost 90% of people are buying it right now. Let me just ask you guys a question. Where the hell are they buying it from? Where are you buying that from? Just buying every time it makes a low? Like, I don't understand. Where are you buying that from? Makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. Where are you buying it from? I don't know. Yeah. It honestly, yeah, it's kind of scary, really. You think about it. People go, trading's a scam. Biggest scam ever. Yeah. See that, yeah. And you have a 90% long bias in a downwards trending market. It's clearly a big scam. So gold new all-time high. That gives us a new target. So the target is still way up. Now we know most of the time we don't have like a solidly hour close above the all-time high. We normally retrace. Again, the principle for this is the fact that, like here, we put in the all-time high, price pulled back, it pushed it, everyone went, ooh, buy, and then it took everyone out, and then it continued pushing. The same thing happens quite a lot. Like here, it closed above. Well, here it didn't, and it pulled back slightly. Here it closed above, and we dropped down and then bought up again. So there was room for you to actually buy, but we did ultimately retrace. And then this is the longer term all-time high. So we're still looking for a push higher here in today's market, but I don't believe we're going to get it. I think we're going to pull back down into this area that we have marked as entries. So I'm looking for more of a drop back move, and then we can look to buy up again into a new all-time high again. And this is another thing. When prices are making an all-time high, so this goes back to the psychological side of things that people seem to they grow up as a human having no foresight of they have no way of predicting the future. As soon as an asset starts doing this, putting in the all-time highs, everyone's like, sell it, must go down. It's putting in new all-time highs, buy that shit, mate. Simple as that, right? So look for buying gold. I know it's been selling a little bit through here, but ultimately the move came and it was buying, right? So don't anticipate this to give you some crazy sell-off down through these lows. If we get to like a significant low or significant lows within here, we're going to look to reaccumulate orders. Simple as that. %90 is underwater. Yep. Your 100% guess wasn't far off. You're right. Yeah, they are. Just check your Euro chart for the first time. I don't understand how anyone take a buy in there. There's no fake confirmation anywhere. I know. It's what I mean. It's not even like there was a move that kind of made them think it's going long. So it's the same as, think about it like Bitcoin, right? How many retail investors got swept out of Bitcoin when it dropped from like 60K the first time? Like 70% of retail holders, it went down to like 20K. So unless you have a massive level to be able to chuck money into and keep increasing your margin, everyone was buying when it was going up, right? But they were buying at the highs. Then when it went down and it got down to a really good pricing, everyone was like, yeah, sell it. Then it starts going back up and they're like, yeah, I'm not buying that yet. Then it goes like that. And it goes like that. And they go, oh, I'll buy it again. Then they get taken out. It's the same principle, right? Don't fall into that stupid like mindset of, oh, it's putting in new highs, I'll wait for a sell to come in, because it's most likely just going to keep buying. So there's not really anything for us to do here. We've got some alerts set. All the lows are in place. Euro, same thing. Gold, we've already taken out the high, but I believe we're going to push higher. That's great. Gold, same thing. NAS is, we called this morning. Well, sorry, not this morning, yesterday. And we said that you're ultimately going to be seeing entries around here. And then the targets we had was here, here, and here. We took this morning. Price is pushing strong. I believe we're just going to run this high now. Again, why do we believe that? Well, it's putting in all-time highs. Is it not? But yeah, put in all-time high. So what do we expect it to do? Everyone's like, oh, sell it. Oh, buy that shit to the all-time high. Just buy it. UChef. We have a pullback on UChef as well. If we go back to the 15-minute. We gave the same thing here. We go to the 4-hour. What did we do at this point? We had a high. We put in a low, nothing happened. We put in a low and a low. We took those out. We saw a reaction within here, buy it up to the high. Brilliant. Move it up here. Same thing applies, right? We put in a high, we took it. We have a new high. We have a low, nothing happened. We have a low and a low. If we get down into here, buy it. Okay? Remember, as always, guys, if you want to learn this concept properly in detail with the principles behind it, head over to the Keep It Simple series. You can watch it from beginning to end, and you can take your time, take notes, do all the kind of stuff you need to do. I know most of you have already watched it and said that it's helped you and it's useful. That's the main thing. We just keep plodding along and letting price do what it needs to do. And this is something that I've realized as a trader, is learn to just like mark up your markets and just switch off until something happens. Like find a game you like playing, or do some work, or watch YouTube. Do something fun. If you class watching YouTube as fun, I guess. Do something fun or something that you enjoy personally. And then when that alert goes off, talking of alerts, when that alert goes off, then be ready to act if you need to, right? But remember, if you're using the 15-minute, you can sweep a low. So let's just say this is sweeping a low. Okay? You have at least 30 minutes after this low is swept, at least 30 minutes, if not more, until you make a gap with the 15-minute candle low and the 15-minute candle high. That kind of looks like a phallus. So you don't have to rush. You have like a fair amount of time. You can relax. Let price do its thing. Don't worry too much. So it's like this here, right? The one on the 4-hour, that's not a high of interest. On the 1-hour, it is, and it's the Asia high. So we close out here, there is potential for this to sell from this area. So it'd be like something like this. Okay. I honestly believe that we're going to take this 4-hour high. That's what I personally think. I'm going to wait for this high to be taken, just so we have a bit more validity there. And even if you follow this system, right? If you follow this system on the 15-minute, even if you're trading counter, okay, so this low, major low, 15-minute. In this case, it ran, really good, but it still gives a move, a small move. Same as here. Took out this low, gives you a gap. Price taps in and puts in a new high. Doesn't mean that it's going to be long-term sustainable. But even counter your bias is giving you a reaction of some form. I still believe we're going high here on Euro, so I'm not rushing into any sell positions because we took the Asia high. Gold is also the same. I think we're going to have a little bit more of a deeper pullback. As it's just off to the upside here, that's running those highs. UJ as well, just want to wait for that to come down if it wants to come down. GJ is looking to run the highs here. I'm just going to let it do its thing because we've got a bit of a conflicting evidence here with the daily bias. I said this before. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. I like the quote I learned from someone. I don't remember who it is. There's a wrong trade in the market. You just need to know where to get out. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's the main thing as well. It's like it's not about being right. Like I said before, so many traders and YouTubers and just people in general always try and prove how they're right all the time. Like, oh, I'm wrong, but I'm still right. Like just accept the fact that you are not going to be right all the time. And when you make a mistake, you use real world principles to mitigate that risk. It might sound a little bit different today because I'm working from home. My partner is actually staying out today. She's staying at a friend's. So it's just me and the older boy today. He's at school currently. I don't have my standalone mic. I'm using my headphone mic. So hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Remember, guys, any questions? Tip of Persia, I remember him. I learned market strategy. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, it's a good quote. It's a good quote. And it's very true. It's a very true quote. That's just taking off. It's taking off. Love that. So good. Let's see if we can get a nice little run here today. Honestly, the only entries that were delivered yesterday were after the live stream once again. There was one trade that we looked at, didn't we? I think it was on Euro or UJ. And I said I wouldn't really be interested in taking it. Here. So rewind this. I want to try and find the clip. So price action was like this, and I believe it may have been Sapphire that asked the question. And I said that in terms of the money in, money out principle, this is a valid area to look for price going high from. It's a valid area. But to increase probability and to make the probability more worthwhile, I would want to see it sweeping out a major point of liquid. And then if we saw a shift, I would be more inclined to follow it. Now, we're on the 15 minutes, so I don't know how long after it was. 1 30-minute, 45-minute. We came down and swept this low. right? The lows that we were looking at. And then we created this space right here. Now, for anyone that was in the live stream in the Discord after this, you would have heard me say, now I would be interested in buying this. Now, I didn't. I think I stopped streaming before it tapped in. But right here, it actually gives a delivery, clean delivery to the upside. No, it's the same principle. Notice how it's exactly the same thing. If you were to chop out, if you were to chop out this and chop out this, there's no difference in between what you're seeing there. You're seeing price drop down, give a fair value gap down, then a fair value gap up. The only difference is where that has happened. Now, why is that more relevant? Well, it swept out liquidity, which is what we talk about in the Keep It Simple series, which is the transfer of large money from one point to another. Here, there is no transfer. Yes, there is a transfer of orders in, orders out, but there's no transfer of liquid points. Okay? So that was a great example from yesterday, showing you what I meant in terms of I'd be more interested if it actually swept a low. Ran up a little bit, then it came back down. Put the Asia low, and then it's come back up. And if you have a look, the hourly low was the point that we swept out there. So I reckon that gap's probably closed now. Yep, gap's closed. Let's have a look at G-Chef actually, because we marked this up, didn't we? Okay, so we had, go back to the 4 hour. We had the principle here of entries, targets. So we'd be looking for this now to expand up through these highs. We've had a reaction at the area we marked as entries. I don't know if there's actually been anything super valid to run off of there. Maybe on the hourly, a sweep of the hourly low. Your entry would be kind of skewed, so not the best entry really, but we'd be looking for price to expand higher here. I'd be more inclined to see another clean reaction. So let's say 4 hour low, so the low here or the low here. If price comes back down, takes them out, then follow it high. We don't trade G-Chef anyway, it was just a completely random pair that we marked. Sweep there. Close. So oil's sort of consolidating at the moment. Again, we've got our alerts there, we're just going to wait for that. Same with GU. No high on the 4 hour. We go to the 1 hour, then there's a high right up here. So you could look towards here and you could look there if you wanted to, but we want to hold more probability behind it. So higher time frame is going to be more probable, right? Just going to give you less entries. You can mark them up, like I say, it doesn't hurt having them there. Kind of like this high here. I believe that's 4 hour as well. Yeah, that is a 4 hour high. He's still pushing up. So I imagine Euro is probably doing the same thing. Yeah, there we go. So this is what I was saying. We wanted it to take that high, and we've taken that high clean. We've got 40 minutes till jobless claims. We had the ECB interest rate decision here that came out this as expected, so that's going to strengthen the euro. You following on through that as well. Did you go through UChef yet? I am seeing an entry. Let's have a look at that in a second. Why do you only trade a few specific pairs? Honestly, tightest spreads. Tightest spreads across these. I'm not, what I say, exclusive to these pairs. I can switch up if something looks like it wants to, if something looks good, something looks bad, or whatever. If you guys want me to look at other pairs, I will. I'm not like objecting against looking at anything else. Like similar, like this is a huge Asian range. Euro GBP, like here. Euro NZD. I used to love Euro NZD. I mean, I haven't looked at this in a while. We can do a quick blast through here. See. Wow, nothing really. That, but that. Oh, entries and then the highs are the targets. So. Ping. Boom. Like that, right? Dimple, dimple. That's cool. Then we're gonna go like this. So we want the entries. Look at that. That's tight. That's tight. Right, let's go over to UChef, Andre. Let's drag this as well into add to liquid only. Cool. So let's go over to UChef. Saying that you see an entry, Andre. Oh yeah. Say that I see one, friend. I was looking at this low being taken out. I got an alert set there. Set an alert on this one actually. Let's just, out of curiosity, have a look down here. Do it from there. Let's just have a look. I should have rewound it more. Okay. See what price does from here. Ugh, that was disgusting. What the fuck? Okay. Okay then. Surely that was just a broker side, right? FXCM was that like uniform? Nope, that happened. Yep. Welcome to everyone that's joining the Discord. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go away from here now. We don't really care about that. Set an alert there. Yeah, UChef, I'm not really seeing much here at the moment. We have obviously this space, but that doesn't really hold any relevance for us because we have no down gap before that. So there's no money in, money out. There was money in, money out here, but that was mitigated and price went higher. So as it stands, 80, nada. Nada. That was such a clean run of that high. That's disgusting. The amount of people that are literally jumping up and down now because they're like, oh my God, we're buying. We've been buying these lows all week. Getting absolutely shafted. Ooh. The second he gets a push like that, everyone's like, buy, buy, buy. Get your stop losses in. Get them in. Pile it up. This is going to the moon. 20 billion. 20B. Everyone's like, pump, 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 pump. TP. TP at the high. We're going to make 50%, boys. Let's do something here. Set alert, and I'm going to name this alert 90% of traders getting wrecked. See if that goes off. You never know. It might not. It might not go off. That's the beauty of it. It might not. Okay, so gold is still pushing high. It's come back down. It's taken out nothing. So we're just going to wait here for a minute. We have this as an hourly low. We have this as an hourly low as well. Take a look at those. But like I said, look for the higher time frame. GU as well. We've taken out this and this, which we've got alerts set on everything that we're actually interested in. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, I think. Euro N. Wait, Euro N. Oh, don't matter. Yeah, we'll come back to everything in a second. Right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'll run to the toilet quick. Okay, we're back. Yes, I washed my hands. Got an alert here, but too interesting. Okie dokie. Right. Feel free to within the Discord, showcase your ideas, your work, everything that you're looking at. And remember, you can reference back to all of the previous episodes, all of the previous live streams. You can reference back to those points and use them to your advantage. You know, the content is there for you to use. Don't hesitate. Where's everyone's money right now? Then, depending on what the bias is, probably here. Let's see. So 3 minutes till US, guys. So please stay safe. 3 minutes until you see some big market movements across the US dollar pairs. So if you are trading, be careful. I personally would just take any of your positions out just to be safe. If we see a big sell-off and you're buying, you know, you could get absolutely wrecked. And it's okay holding and saying what if, but always give the what if scenario in the worst case. The best way to look at it. What if the worst case scenario? I would love to see a push up. That would be great. I would love to see that. It's going to put us back into a nice area to sell from. 2 minutes left. We also have the ECB press conference afterwards. I might try and watch that actually. That'd be an interesting one. One minute left. So again, this is your 1 minute warning. Red folder news is coming for the US dollar, so please be careful if you are in any trading positions. Even if you have a stop loss in place, news will cause slippage and spread increases, meaning that you will take more of a loss if price goes against you. Do not play with the news. If it's your thing and you trade news, then cool, you know, do yours. But personally, I don't like it. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button and drop a little subscribe if you want to be up to date with all the content that we drop. If you are interested in making hands-free profits, you can check out our partners that are in the description down below, NestHub Investment. Okay, 45 seconds. Also, if you are a member of the Discord, you have the opportunity to join the EA. The bot that we're creating, the shortlist for that is now open. You will be guaranteed a launch discount and you may win it completely free. So it's a win-win. You don't have to pay to sign up. Just need a contact information so we can tell you that you've won and that we can apply your discount. Ten seconds. 2, 1. News is in. There we go. We've got some big jumps. Go GU here. GU is still sitting pretty at the moment. Gold is selling through the lows. That's great. Euro dropping down. Now, this is what we were saying before, and that is you don't want to be messing with news. If you were trying to buy this right now, you would be getting wrecked. Even if you're trying to sell, you could be getting wrecked. Always good to see news running in our bias direction. Such a big drop off here. Oh, GU turning. um, oh, all right. So we could see price retracing back up into this move that it created here. Remember that just because news gives us a shift in a certain direction doesn't mean that's the prolonged period of price action. And these lows getting wrecked right now, so we'll refer back to the hourly and the 4 hour for our more preferred points of reference. 15-minute here. U-Chef flying up again. Oof. Remember, what have we been calling? Calling long Euro, long UJ, long UJ, long U-Chef, short Euro, short GU. Remember any trade ideas that you guys have? Even if you're just practicing, you're just spitballing with ideas and things, post them in the Discord. Always good for people to converse and discuss others' ideas. You know, it's grow as a collective. Thanks everyone for the likes. We appreciate it. If we can get to double digits likes. The goal is by the end of this year to be in triple digit stream numbers. That's the goal. We'll see. I think it's achievable. I think it's achievable. What do you guys think? Do you think it's achievable? I reckon it is. Oh, this trade, by the way, was from the live stream yesterday. We discussed it. I didn't take it, but it was exactly the same in terms of being valid to be taken. The 4 hour, it was a high. Took it out. It's also the Asia high. Euro absolutely blasting right now. I want to see what Euro N ended up doing. Actually, not much. That's cool. What else do we have that's maybe not shifting so heavy? Yeah, it's shifting pretty heavy. AU still shifting kind of heavy too. G-Chef, nah. So Euro N still has potential to run back down into these lows, and then we can look to long that. We'll see. Got an alert on it, so we'll know if it does. Euro is absolutely flying right here. Scorching. So remember, if you want to join the shortlist for the automatic trading bot, then you can do that with the link in the Discord. You can find it in the announcement channel. You'll be guaranteed a discount on launch, and you may even be getting the bot completely free if you win the draw. Again, we've taken out these lows here. We can use it as reference if we break down and then we come back up. Look for long out of there. Again, I'd preferably want to see price coming into the lows, into our area where we've already highlighted we want price to come down. We can get entries. We shall see. Do you guys think Euro's going to come back? Do you reckon this is a short-term push and we're going to see maybe a reversal coming later on today? Or maybe a Friday push? What do you guys think? Notice the same thing what I was showing you guys this morning. Money in, price takes out highs. Money out, the true expansive move. Money in, price takes out highs. Money out, the true expansive move. Money in, price takes out highs. The true expansive move. It's literally on repeat. It's like a repeat system that you cannot avoid. Going on, Bjorn? Good dude. Ay. Got to take my son to the barber's. Gets back from school. After this session, which is going to be finishing in around 20 minutes time, we're going to be going into the Discord and hosting a VIP only session. And that session is going to be covering the key elements to the entry criteria, as well as some of the more complex understanding points to entering and exiting with this system. But it's going to be a VIP only. Oh, wow. Apologies, guys. Right, what do we have tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow we have building permits and then retail sales for GBP. So nothing crazy. Gosh. Let's see. I reckon we could be bouncing around this area to come back up into here. Possibly. And that would be perfect because what's everyone doing now? Well, everyone was buying, weren't they? Everyone was buying. And actually, let's go back to our... Wait, where was the... Where did we put that alert? Is it on gold? I need to find that alert. 90% of raiders getting... Raiders? 90% of traders getting wrecked. Yeah, we put that like here, right? Everyone was buying. Everyone's piling their stop loss in. And here. Everyone just got wrecked. So what's all the people that were biased long on this? They're all like, no, we've got to sell now. Sell where it is. Sell here. Sell, 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 sell. Stop above the high. Foolproof. It's foolproof. And then price is like, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to come back up this way actually. And then they'll all be buying it again. And then price goes, oh, see ya. And it's the same thing that happens every single time we get a high and a low. What was everyone doing around here? Everyone was seeing price come down. They were buying it, buying it, buying it, buying it. Stops were under this. They get taken out. Everyone starts selling it. Stops above the high. Stops, 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 stops. They get taken out. Price actually delivers a down move. Everyone starts buying it again. They get taken out. What are they doing once they get taken out of buys? They start selling. Price takes it out. Actually delivers that move. Everyone's buy, 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 buy. The same thing happens. Okay, they get taken out of the buys. Where they put their stops? Here. They get taken out. What does everyone start doing? Let me draw it just in case you didn't already get the point. What starts happening when they get taken out of their sell moves? They buy, 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 buy. Stop loss here. Cool, price comes up, takes them out. Yeah, what do? They buy, everyone puts their money here, buy, 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 buy. Price gives the sell move. You know? It kind of gets a bit stupid. So I've just drawn the same thing. Everyone's buying it, buying it, buying it. Gets taken out. Sell stop losses are here. Price gives the move. What are they doing? They buy, buy, buy. Get taken out. Okay, cool. What we're going to do, we're going to sell it, put it above the high. Sell, 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 sell. Price comes up, takes it out. Same shit, man. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's exactly what just happened where we are now. Take out the highs from all the people that were buying under here and all the people that were buying here and all the people that were buying here at the time. They all load it up. Takes all of the sell money, or the sell stops if you were. Comes down, takes out all of the money down here. Now we're building up a new pool of liquidity for all of the fresh buyers that have the balls to get in. Their stops are going to be above this. We take that out, then we have a nice valid point to go short from again. And again, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Price may not even go, you know, in that direction again. 1 second, guys. I just need to find my phone. But I needed to find it because I always end up having a missed call. I'm going to take this phone call, guys, and I'll be right back if they answer. I'm back. Hello? Oh. Alright, can you guys hear me? Yeah, you can. See you next stream, mate. Yeah, take it easy, bud. I know you go. Again, we're just letting price do its thing right now. We don't have anything huge going on. We're looking for a sweep down here on Euro N. The Asia low here, I believe that is not a 4-hour low. It is. Cool. Look on the daily. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's great. Waiting here on the 15. Get anything nice on there. So in 10 minutes time, guys, we're going to be going over to Discord, hosting our VIP only stream. If you are a VIP, then make sure that you're in the Discord for that. Bit of a shorter than normal stream today, but we've been putting in some hours on YouTube lately. So if you want some more content, go back and watch the older live streams. They hold just as much value as this one. Oh my golly gosh. Right. Put an alert here so we know when this is taken. Look what it's doing, guys. Look what it's doing. It's doing what I thought it might. But let's see. Let's see if it does. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, it's doing what I thought it was going to do. Hasn't done anything yet. Until it gets back above this high where all of our retail have now converted to sell side, we just let it do its thing. We're bias short. You guys know we've been bias short for the last, 3 weeks? We've only been looking for sells. The only positions we've been looking for are sell positions. We're expecting more downside. But as we know, when we sweep out a low, if the bias is down, retail is often buying, meaning that their money is sitting here. When they take this out, they then often try to sell the market at the point of being taken out. So price very often comes back to an area of relevance in terms of where our sellers placing their stops. And then we can look to sell based off of that. It's exactly what's happening here and here. All to do with where is the money? So what causes big gaps to the downside? Money. Where does the money sit? Highs and lows. If we see the gaps coming in, we know the money's coming in. We follow the higher time frame bias, which we establish way before the entry is even given. So the principle always remains the same. What direction is money traveling in? Where does the money sit to fuel that price action to the downside? And can we visibly see the money coming in and out of the market at a point of relevance? If the answer to those 3 questions is yes, then we can trade it with the principles shown in the Keep It Simple series. Nothing more, nothing less. Great move here on GU, and this is what I was saying earlier. I'm looking here. Why are my alerts there? Gold came down to the lows. Probably wouldn't be too interested in following that from this point if it creates a gap. Does still hold relevance. S100 just continuing its journey to the upside, and we covered this yesterday. Right up into the highs. Okay guys, 5 minutes left of this live stream. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you are new to the stream, then make sure you join the Discord down below. All of the good stuff that you could ever want is found in that description down below. There's our alert for Euro. There's our alert. There's our alert for Euro N. Let's go and check that out before we wrap things up. So we're taking out the Asia low, which is right here. We have a daily low here and then another daily low that's to the left. So we know that money to the upside is where we're traveling, sits below these lows. We know this. So if we see a sweep and a run of these stops, if we can then track a short-term directional shift and momentum change at the point of this liquid being taken, it gives us an area that we can look to enter within the market, and we can then target the highs we've already set on the higher time frame. Simple. Simple, simple. So like I've said before, remember, because we're using a mid to large time frame as our entry time frame, you have time. You have at least half hour until you form a space that you're willing to actually trade off of. So you don't have to rush to the charts, every time your alert goes off. But like I said earlier, talking of alerts, you can set your alerts for some wacky sounds. I don't know if you guys have looked. Go to your notification setting on the create alert button, and then go down to your sounds. Okay, when you click this drop down menu, it's going to give you lots of different options. It's going to give you classic, soft, nature, voices, funny. On voices, there is some weird, look, you can see the name right there. There's some weird voices you can set as your alert. I don't recommend it. The same as like these. I'm not going to play it in case it's mega loud and it blows you guys' eardrums. But go and check them out. I'm happy with the handbell, but go and check them out. You really get there's some wacky alerts in there. Okay, 3 minutes left, guys. I'm going to leave you with this, and then we'll review it tomorrow in tomorrow's live stream. If we see a gap formation after the run of some of these lows, you will choose the candle low that causes that gap to form. This will be your point of entry. Your stop will go below structure, and you will look to follow that into the highs. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. This is a completely fresh pair. We haven't looked at this pair for months. It doesn't even have to get this low. If it forms it here, that's fine. Same thing applies. We're looking for money out, which we have, money out, and we're looking for money in. Okay, so money out, money in. If we get this, follow in the space that we've identified. Simple as that. So guys, remember, if you have enjoyed this in any way, shape or form, then hit that like button. If you want to extend this session over into the live sessions that we host in Discord, then you can do that by joining via the link below. I appreciate everyone that's joined today, and I will catch you all in tomorrow's live stream. Peace and love, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Remember, if you are a VIP, get yourself over to the Discord, and we will be hosting our live session, VIP only, very soon. Peace out, guys. See you tomorrow.